The world has been a cold one.
So cold. So very cold.
Nobody knows what to do.
What the heck do I do?
Fortunately, Stupid Talking Stupid is back.
Oh my god, thank god. Now I could hear stupid to go with the stupid that's all around me.
Come now, bask in the warmth of the stupid as it washes over you like warm, stupid water.
Ah, so stupid.
Season 8 of Stupid Talking Stupid starts now.
We're gonna get hit for copyright.
Why?
We're gonna get hit for copyright stuff
Why?
because of the song.
What song? What song?
I like. What is this? Eve, what is this? Eve 6?
No. What song?
Is it from my phone?
I literally got nothing playing.
It attached to my phone and my computer. I didn't think that was possible. I thought you were doing a thing. You got the glasses. Literally, you're wearing the glasses, and all I'm hearing is "Inside Out" by Eve 6. And I'm like, we're gonna get hit with a copyright thing.
Yeah, I just said fuck it this year.
Oh my god!
All copyrighted materials from the jump.
What's going on, Empire? This is Stupid Talking Stupid, and my Bluetooth is stupid. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Bear, and we read the stupid so you don't have to. Or in Patrick's case, we are the stupid, so you ain't got to be it.
Oh my god, dude!
Oh, you are.
I'm
so
like, what
dumb.
is going on?
I can't
Anyway.
believe you.
Oh god,
Yeah, great bit.
I don't even know.
I don't think anyone knows.
I got some fun. Some stupid encounters of close.
Oh, that's how we're just gonna start off by just fucking things up and then saying,
Yep.
"Nah, I got stuff to talk about."
Yeah, I got stuff to talk about.
Patrick, no one wants to hear what you have to talk about.
Okay, fine.
All right, so anyway, I didn't actually want to do it. It's been a while.
Right.
I don't know if I could carry a whole
I was gonna say
season opener
by yourself.
Well, don't worry. I have copyrighted music I could just go to.
Oh my god, I didn't think I could do that.
You didn't think that your Bluetooth headphones could connect to your phone
And the computer at the same time? Did you know that?
I don't own the devices you do, so I couldn't.
You have
I
an
couldn't
Android phone?
What?
You have an
It's not
Android
connected
phone?
to my phone.
You have a computer,
Sure.
so you own those devices, but you didn't. I didn't know. It could
I don't own
double
your. I don't
Bluetooth.
own your Bluetooth headphones. I don't know the capabilities of those headphones.
Apparently, they've got double Bluetooth capability. Who knew?
The only ones I have are these.
These cost me $25.
I got some shitty little earbud ones.
Yeah.
Ta-da! They barely connect to one thing.
There you go.
I haven't used them in so long. They are fuzzy.
Ew.
Gross. You know what? It's probably just time to throw those away.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Now I have zero Bluetooth headphones, Patrick.
Don't put those in your ear.
You know what? No, I'm gonna.
It's gonna be like Rathacon. It's gonna be like Rathacon. All of a sudden, there's a worm, and you're connected to everybody's Bluetooth.
No.
That was the hidden underlying plot of Rathacon.
Was Bluetooth headphones?
Yep.
I knew it. They were so ahead of their time. Like with their little wireless devices.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, now real life is like Star Trek.
Crazy. Oh my god.
So
It's hot in here.
How was your summer vacation?
It was good. There was things and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that we've caught up with you.
So I got this right here in the middle of my nose.
You got a nose?
Yep, right here. You see this little red dot?
Patrick got a nose job?
Nope, I did not, but it's from a motorboating accident. my friend,
You motorboating son of a bitch.
My friend Vanessa decided at this, fundraiser, right? At a fundraiser,
had
we
a
were at a
wire in a
fundraiser,
bra sticking out,
right?
poked right in the nose.
I'm like, oh, Vanessa, you brought your boobs. And so she grabs my head and goes like this, but she's wearing like a rock necklace with like wire around it.
Oh,
and then
one of those
next thing
things
you
that
know,
like your weird friend with long hair makes.
Yeah.
I got it from a guy named Devin on Instagram.
It's his Etsy shop. But yeah, so I didn't know. So I'm sitting there, I'm talking to the girl I'm hanging out with her, and she's like, your nose is bleeding. And I'm like, what? She's like, no, up here. And I'm like, oh my God. And it's the kind of thing that like bleeds for hours. So that was a fun evening. Nothing like being at a fundraiser talking about, Theater 42 LLC going, so yeah, so we do a ton of different things.
The thing is, I was waiting for the redirect, like for you to lead off with it was a motorboat accident. But no, I fell when I was on a boat.
No, it's funny because my mom's like, what's wrong with your face? What happened there? And I go, it's a motorboating accident. And she's like, you were on a boat? And I was like, sure.
Yep.
That's what it was. I was on a boat.
The SSDD. So.
Yep.
Ugh.
I have big news as well that we could share with them. Do you have the news thing?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Sorry.
I got a vasectomy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
On purpose, or was this another accident?
It's a motorboating accident.
Oh.
Don't stick it there, especially if there's a rock and wire. Goddamn Etsy shop, Devin. Yeah, no, I decided after a scare that I was like, I don't think I want this. I don't think I want this. So I made the appointment and I got it done, and it was extraordinarily awkward.
So how was it?
Doctor was kind of mean. Like we go through a third of what women go through when they're trying to have something like this done, Yeah. And like the questions they were asking, I was just like, is it your fucking business? Like, it was just
it bodes well that you were already, 45-year-old man from Illinois.
43. It's fine.
With a
no.
You don't want to bring back season 7 jokes?
No.
Yeah.
At any rate. But yeah, he was just kind of like standoffish human being. But then again, this guy like handles like peeps for a living,
Yeah.
But
he must hate dudes because all he does is make them stop working.
Right.
It's like I'm gonna ruin
your
dick.
We're sitting there and like okay. But we're sitting there and I'm like, so I'm getting the thing done. And this isn't like my, when I got my wisdom teeth taken out, like they don't have any like fun TV on the wall. So I could like on the ceiling, so I could, watch Netflix. And he's like, all right, you're going to feel a tiny pinch. All right. And then it was just the weirdest goddamn experience of my life. But what's more is I'm sitting there listening to like, the music, because it's like everyone knows how powerful music is. It just brings you back to a memory. But all of a sudden, I'm listening to like, "Hold Me Now," hold my heart, and I'm like, well, I go every time I hear this song, I'm like, you're gonna be there, Doc. And he's like, oh, don't ruin the Thompson twins. I'm like, well, you're ruining the Newsom twins, so don't worry about it.
Oh Jesus.
But yeah, so I had friends who had it done, and they're like, "Oh, bro, you're gonna be laid up all weekend. You're gonna be so like whatever."
Hold on, I just scrolled through the last of the title cards from last season.
Yeah,
this one, I don't remember what it's about, but it oddly fits.
It's not. I think it's just not fully working. It's not smaller. It's just not.
Yeah.
At any rate, but But yeah, everyone's like, you're gonna be laid up all weekend. You're gonna have to wear ice pack on your balls. It's gonna be blah blah blah. I mean, I had like, there it is. I had like, I don't know, a couple hours, and I was just like, all right.
Take it back. I had 40 good years with these.
I did for 42. What's funny is I was hanging out with a girl. I was hanging out with a girl like I think it was almost the night before. No, 2 nights before. 2 nights before. And I'm sitting there and I was like, do you feel like you're at like the last concert of a band that's about to break up? she's like, yeah, I could say, she's like, do you have a t-shirt? I could be like the farewell tour.
I was there, man.
I'm like, there's gonna be a reunion. Just about, 90 million backup singers are gonna be there.
It's all acoustic from here on out.
It's all acoustic. But yeah, it was
when the lead singer gets removed from the band and is like, no, well, it's my band, so I'm keeping the name. I'm just going out solo.
I had more fucking chicks like hit me up to like hang out during the week that I couldn't though.
Because they found out you were shooting blanks.
No. They were just all of a sudden it's like, yeah, you want to come over and hang out? I'm like, I would, but I can't. Because you're not allowed to for like 7 days.
Right.
And then if you go early, from what I heard, it's terrible.
Right. I heard it's like worse than passing a kidney stone then.
Yep.
And kidney stone, you're already shooting a jagged rock out of your dick.
So I was just like, back up, devil woman, and I hung up the phone. They haven't called back, but that's all right.
Well, at least you're fine. Yeah. And so you were fine after a few days of like, was there like massive discoloration in the area?
No.
Discomfort? No. Like, did you cough at any time when it was done? And you're like, it feels like I was stabbed.
I was worried about coughing. I'm not gonna lie, but it was fine. Honestly, I mean, I ended up going out somewhere that night. Like, I was fine. Like, I think a lot of people, and then they made the comment about the doctor made the comment about it being reversible. Hey, Matthew.
What a time for you
right?
to come into the show. We're talking about Patrick's wiener not working anymore.
It's
semantics.
Voluntarily not operable. The mechanism still works. It just doesn't have the same effect.
It's a showpiece now.
It's and I'm showing it. No, but yeah, I ended up. See what you're. It's like sprayed out like orange juice. He's just leaving me alone to talk about my vasectomy. Oh, that's nice. Okay. But what the hell's he doing?
Sorry, I started like downpouring.
I got that Matthew with.
It's
yeah.
It started downpouring and I had to close the window. Window.
Yeah, no, we have that going on.
Well, I would hope so. We're down the street from each other.
It just kind of rolled over because it was doing it way before you decided to react to it. Yeah.
Well, I was like, I'm like, can I get away with it? No, it's coming down pretty hard.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, that's it. I got 2 months before it's official. Like, he's like, yeah.
Don't you also have to have a certain amount of practices before they can thoroughly test to make sure it's empty?
They'd like that.
Isn't it like 20?
Yeah, it's about 20.
Because I've heard various people talk about it on podcasts, and I mean, I'm eventually gonna get it done. It's like we want to have a total of 2 kids, because anything more than that, it's like, oh God, do I need more than 2 of me in the world?
Right, you've already got 1,
and she's been a nightmare today. But yeah, I eventually will have a second one done, and a second one, and then we'll be done. And I'm gonna snip.
Yeah, and honestly, they said like when they were talking about the aspect of a reversible, and he's like, honestly, he goes, you don't even really need to have it reversed anymore. He goes, if you find yourself that you want to have a kid, there is a procedure that they can do where they essentially go behind the process.
Okay.
Because the whole thing is you still have the ability to produce.
They turn off the valve.
Right. And then just reabsorbs. Like, so there's no activity, They don't have the ability to like mature. However, you get them before, and there's a process where they make them mature, and then you can have a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess if you know, a couple of years from now you decide, I guess I could have one.
Yeah. I'm not foreseeing that.
Sure. Yeah, that's the thing. Like trying to get it done, because I have we know a few people that have gotten either have gotten it done or have been wanting to get it done, but they can't because they're too young and they haven't had kids, and they're a woman. Like,
well, I was gonna say, right? Yeah, no, that I was talking to somebody about.
But even like it's especially hard on women, but with the men too. It's like you have to like find, like you have to doctor shop to find someone that's willing to do it. It's like, oh, you made this decision on your own. Sorry, we don't allow you to make a decision.
There's a lot of I didn't. I was lucky. Because I do Page Medical. Like I found a urologist and I said, yeah, this is what I want to do, and he said, okay, and it was covered.
If you were like 15 years younger, he might not have done it.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. He asked me. He's like, "Are you married?" No. Okay. I was like, but yeah, if that's the thing is like, if I was, she would have had to like sign off.
That's so
crazy. Is crazy. It's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
You know that these decisions can't be made by the people, and everything like that. But like you were just saying, like I said before, that's like a third of what women go through.
Yeah.
Like the one I know, she was like, yeah, I went and I talked to them and they just said flat out no.
Yeah. Well, sweetie, you'll change your mind.
Yeah. And then she was like, I will not. And you know this person too, and she would not. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, then again, there are a couple at least. So.
Right.
But one of my friends, he got it done years ago. He's a big advocate for it, and I think he actually has like a list of doctors who would do that stuff. So anytime someone mentions it, he's like, here you go.
Here you go.
Again, this very, very, very short list of people will actually listen to you and take that into consideration.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it is what it is.
But yeah, so we had a bit of a long break.
Yeah.
But it was full of stuff. I know you were out of town for a couple of weeks doing shows. Mm-hmm. And then I think you came back, and then you left. I left. And then I came back, and it's been a fucking shit show the last couple of weeks.
Right.
So this is literally the first day since our last show that we actually could, like, it's a good thing the season ended when it did.
Yeah.
Or we'd be doing the season 7 finale today after 2 months.
Yeah, but the good news is it's October.
I saw you opening that fucking bag.
Yeah, I know.
I saw you. I don't want to put that on the screen. Patrick is just licking assholes over here. He refers to it as eating candy corn, but I think we all know what it is, and it's just being the grossest motherfucker there is. Oh, jeez.
So good.
You know what?
I bought this bag like a week ago. I'm so serious.
I thought you were gonna say last year.
No.
Yeah, we were. Where were we? In Georgia, and we were at a Cracker Barrel, and at the checkout, they had like 9 different candy corn flavored things, and I was like, of course, the South. Mm-hmm. Because that candy tastes.
How was your Cracker Barrel experience?
I'll admit, the first like 10 minutes we were there, I was looking up other restaurants to go to.
Yeah.
It was awful. But then eventually when the server finally showed up to the table, it was great.
Food always kind of tastes like hospital food to me. I don't know why.
Did you grow up eating some like really shitty kind of food? And like, it's not good. You don't want to eat it every day, but every now and then you're like, man, I really want that French bread pizza I had in elementary school.
Yeah. I used to love that.
It scratches that itch.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Like it's unfortunately one of the easiest places to get biscuits and gravy from. Mm-hmm. It's not offensive biscuits and gravy.
No.
It'll do. Like if I'm like, I could really go for some biscuits and gravy, it'll scratch that itch.
Right.
But if I'm like if I want good breakfast food, I'm not going there.
Yeah, I guess like I just like their cheesy potatoes. Those are pretty good.
Dude, that's the thing. They had this that breakfast hash brown casserole thingy. They were fucking out of that last time we went.
I'd leave.
I wanted to. The one thing I wanted to order on the menu, they didn't have it. And
how long did it take you to pay your check at the end of that?
I mean, not long. You just take it up front.
I know, but so the last time we went, Night Moose went on the way down to St. Louis, and I remember Katie Brissick and I were standing in line for so goddamn long. By the time like we were like 3 away from the register, I had forgotten. Like, I'm like, why are we fucking standing here? She's like, we gotta pay. I'm like, oh, okay. I go, it's been so long. Like when you're at a movie theater and you get there really early and you're sitting there and you're like, wait, what movie are we seeing? You know, I was just like, this just takes for goddamn ever. And then I remember there was this great big sign that said, put the Christ back in Christmas. And I was like, who took it out? That would just make it muss. And then that's a Taco Bell thing.
I was gonna say, how many of those can you even have?
Live mas.
Uno.
Right?
You can have uno mas.
Uno mas.
Divorced kids, suck it.
Right?
Pick a parent to celebrate it.
For the one that doesn't cook the turkey, you go to David Buster's.
All right. Well, fuck. Might as well start the show. 22 minutes in, might as well start the show.
Yeah.
So did you hear about this this queen? Queen dying?
Okay, are we going to speak ill of the dead?
Don't we always?
I mean, sure.
No,
she was a lovely woman.
We got I don't know about that. So we're gonna
get like corgis.
Yes, but how many of them had to die until she finally would let them
would let them live on their own? She had 92 corgis, one for every year.
There was now at this point a Queen Elizabeth lookalike that is retiring from the job of impersonating the Queen out of respect. She's been told she looked at the Queen from as young as age 17, back when she was just Princess Elizabeth. And
Elizabeth's pretty old.
Mary Reynolds, she's 89.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. She first became a professional lookalike back in 1988. So she's been doing this a long fucking time.
Was she in any like movies, or was this just like, I need a Queen Elizabeth lookalike to open up like a laundromat? Like what was
she was in a movie with Sir Roger Moore, 1990 comedy called Bullseye, and she was also in an episode of Doctor Who in 1988.
Oh wow. I remember there was one in National Lampoon's. There was one in National Lampoon's European Vacation, but I wondered if that was her too. But
you've always wondered if that was her, this woman that you just.
I was just wondering if that was her, just now. I followed her career intently ever since I was 5 years old, and knew by the time I was 5, she was 85.
So now she's like, it's unfortunate, but I mean, it's a change of an era now. It's all going to be very weird. Basically, she lost her fucking job.
Yeah, basically. Now she can be the ghost.
Yeah,
Halloween will be big.
I was gonna say, out of respect, you're gonna stop. Now's the time to corner the market. You look like her. You could just be.
I'm gonna pay her to stand outside Meghan Markle's house and go boom.
Just
visual bit. 25 minutes in.
Oh yeah, just do a little bit of a powdery white look on the makeup.
I've decided not to go. Charles is like, no, Mom, you said you're gonna go. You're gonna go, and I'll be king.
No, it's my turn. You said, Mom, you said I can have a turn next. I ate my vegetables.
God, I remember they were making fun of that like back there, like there was an episode of Kids in the Hall.
Yeah.
And it was the one that dressed up as Queen Elizabeth. And then he's like, more poison. I mean tea, Mom. Like he was ready for her to go then.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
God,
but
that fucking picture they have of him now with the sausage fingers. He's like, and they look like they're about to burst, like they've been cooking for so long. The casing's about to rupture. And he's old, so his skin is real like thin now. Oh, so it's gonna happen.
God, how long is that guy gonna last, you think?
Dude, not long.
I don't know. I think
we're gonna see some turnover.
Right? It's about time. Let's get some new royals up in this piece.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Now Lord is gonna have a new song.
I know.
I guess we can be royals.
Royals.
Because the Queen
There's so many of us. Oh, God. I low-key had the one Facebook post that I said, I guess now we know how the crown ends.
Yeah, fucking spoiler alert. Rude. That'd be like halfway through season 8, George R.R. Martin would have been like, Cersei dies.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I was gonna watch House of Dragon first and then the other one to figure it out. I wanted to watch it in order.
I was gonna watch House of Dragons when I realized the ending of the first show sucked and I don't longer care. It's not
bad.
I don't care.
It's not bad.
That a previous show sucks so bad I don't want to watch the new show. It could be as good, if not better, than the first Game of Thrones, like seasons 1 through 7. I don't care.
Yeah, well, don't watch it.
Oh, I'm not going to.
They made a time jump. They did a time jump thing, which sucks because that's
what season 8. That's what they complained about because it's time jumps.
The girl was super talented, but everyone's like, "Oh, great, now she's not there anymore."
Let's do the time jump again.
There's that copyright. I'm in trouble.
I know, right? It's okay. I purposely sang it off key.
Right, there you go.
You can't,
Is that a thing?
What?
You sing it off key, it's fine.
It's artistic rendition.
Is that why, like, when sometimes they do like movie scenes on like TikTok and stuff? Is that because they put it in like a higher pitch? I don't wonder why they did that.
You'll see them like they'll do like a sped up version, like a lot of the viral songs on TikTok. Mm-hmm. It's like a sped up version of the song.
Oh,
and so it changes the pitch of it and everything. Like the song, like "Cool Kids," like the normal is like it's really slow and everything. But you hear the version on TikTok, it's fast. It's a little more high pitched. You cannot tell it's the same band. Like it sounds like it's someone else.
I was today old when I found that out.
Mm-hmm. But if you do like a cover or something, then the label can ding you for it. It's a whole thing. I don't know. But we got more Queen stupid.
Oh no.
Yeah. So apparently pretty much every channel in the UK, like the major broadcasters, they were all broadcasting her funeral service. Except Channel 4, they were showing a documentary on Her Majesty. So it's like, okay, that's fine. Like even X-rated British channels were, showing it. The one channel that wasn't was Channel 5. Do you know what they were airing instead of the Queen's funeral?
What?
They were showing a movie. It's an animated movie. If you were going to show an animated movie to honor the Queen, which one would you show?
The Lion King?
No. No. The Emoji Movie.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I was going to say that or Clicked.
No, it's the Emoji Movie. Nothing says like God Save the Queen or, all the good stuff with like the Emoji Movie. I mean, Sir Patrick Stewart was poop in it, so
there you go.
I guess that counts.
Yeah. He's kind of British. And a sir. And he's met the Queen. It's all there you go. It's all tangential.
And now, last bit of Queen news for you. Did you know that there's a royal beekeeper?
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah. So the royal beekeeper He had a little bit more added to his job duties. He didn't realize it was part of it. He was informed via email that he was the one that's supposed to break the news to the bees that the queen had died.
Oh no!
Yeah. His name is John Chappell. He's the official palace beekeeper. He had to go and knock on the beehive to inform them that the queen had died. I'm just wondering how.
All right, bees. All right, come along, bees.
Yes, John.
Nigel.
Yes.
Nigel, I need you to tell your queen something.
Okay, come out with it.
It's going to be very, very shocking.
Right, we got work to do. Hurry up.
I'm here to tell you the buzz.
You know, I hate it every time you do that.
Oh, I know. Oh, I'm sorry. This is serious business. The queen has died.
No, she's not. She's right there.
No, not that one. The other one.
No, we only got one.
No, I know you've only got one. I'm talking about the other one.
No, there's one right there. She's fine.
You're very
Agatha. Yeah, she's fine.
I'm talking about Elizabeth.
No, his name's Agatha.
I know. I'm not talking about your queen.
I'm
talking about the other queen.
Your queen.
My queen.
Yeah. Your queen.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh. Wow. Oh heavens.
Oh heavens.
Oh, you're gonna have to tell Henry yourself. I can't face him.
I can't listen. I
can't face him. Henry, John's got some news for you.
Oh God.
Hello, John.
John, hello. I just told Lionel. The queen has died.
No, she's not. Right, she's right there.
Oh, I can't go through this all day. I have so many other things to do. All right, I'm talking about my queen. Queen Elizabeth has died.
What?
Yes.
Your queen?
Yes, I'm terribly sorry.
Queen Elizabeth the second.
Queen Elizabeth.
She's been around forever.
I know, and now she's gone.
Oh my word.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, you're gonna have to tell. You're gonna have to tell Frederick. I can't possibly face him. Frederick.
I really wish you just
Frederick,
tell
John
everybody
has
at the
news
next
for
meeting.
you.
Oh,
hello, John.
Hello, Frederick.
What's
I really wish you just talk. You mean the buzz?
Get him. I was wondering how many bees we'd get through.
I know. I really wish you just tell them at the next meeting.
First,
I thought those accents were important, Matthew.
They always are.
Oh.
He's missed them.
Ew.
Ew. I'm pretty sure I went a little Australian at points.
And I think everything started with them like drinking bad tea. So it's like,
ew, no.
Queen Agatha of the bees.
Yeah.
That's a great name to yell. Agatha!
Agatha!
Aggie!
Present.
I thought you were going to go with buzzing by that, but I'm glad that they were all able to talk.
Well, yeah.
I thought you were going to be like, zzz.
No, had to showcase my amazing accent work.
No, you got to do the bee in an English accent.
All right, now to talk about a different kind of queen. Patrick, are you aware of the crazy goings on in the chess world right now?
I've heard a little bit about it.
Scandal.
I've heard a little bit about it.
Well, you're about to hear more than you thought you'd ever hear about chess.
I don't know. I watched the Queen Chess, whatever it was, movie.
Yeah, the Queen Chess, whatever it was movie.
With what's her name? She's hot.
Yeah, wasn't it a show though?
I mean, it was
The Queen's Gambit.
Yes, that was right.
Yeah, I know. I didn't watch it. I was on the chess team in junior high. So suck it, everyone else. So there was a match at a tournament between Magnus Carlson, a chess grandmaster from Norway, and he played against Hans Niemann, who's a chess prodigy originally from San Francisco. Now, I know what you're saying. Wow, this sounds amazing. I can't wait to hear more. But please, hold on to your butts.
Yep, I'm holding.
Because Magnus Carlsen is a 5-time grand champion, one of the greatest players in the world. He's been a chess phenom since he was 13. He's just the best, you know.
He's a big fucking nerd.
Yeah. But then Hans Niemann, he's also a grandmaster, but he's also the absolute lowest rated person at this tournament.
Okay. It sounds like a diehard villain.
Now, this 19-year-old, he beats this grandmaster, this super grandmaster, and it's like
it's like the last level of every video game.
There's basically no way he should have won this match.
Okay.
And it raised some suspicions.
So that's what I was going to ask. Like, how, with everybody watching,
well,
did he go, look over there in the whole room?
I'm glad you asked, Patrick, because
they've got people watching that shit too.
Sure. People are like, how could he have cheated? People have inferred that there was an idea involving a hypothetical player using a vibration-based buttons in a player's shoes to communicate with a chess engine, basically typing in the moves and having vibrations back to tell you what move to make to counter that. Basically, he was using a hack, is what they're saying. Okay. Now, he's already been banned from playing on chess.com.
Is he receiving this through like Morse code?
Essentially, that's what it would be.
He could have spent that time learning how to play chess well.
He knows how to play chess well, but there's some people that are just fucking better. You know, people can learn how to play tennis, but you're still going to lose to some of the best players in the world. So,
did they take him in the back and beat the shit out of him like in Casino?
No, it's not like Casino, Patrick.
Like, did they put his head device?
Well, so what has gone from the idea of it being a vibrating shoe issue is that now they're saying he potentially could have been using a vibrating prostate massager. Basically, he was pulling moves out of his ass.
He was having so much fun.
He's like,
God, I love chess so much.
Take my pawn. Spit on me. It's gotten to the point where so Magnus Carlson he tweeted a really cryptic tweet of like a video of a coach from another sport saying, if I talk, I'll get in trouble.
Right.
So he has since come out and released a statement saying, I can't prove it, but I know he cheated. And people there's even a fucking porn site offered this player, the Hans Niemann, they said, listen, if you come play naked to prove that you're not cheating, we'll give you $1 million.
Right.
But this Niemann guy, he's been banned from chess.com for cheating in the past. I know you're thinking, well, chess.com.
But how do you get ranked to get, like, I mean, don't they just knock you out like after you get banned? Like they don't go, okay, you can't play anymore?
Well, that's why
I learned my lesson.
That's why he can't play on that website anymore. But this was in person, or no, this was at the Sinkfeld Cup, which was broadcast live.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen more about this fucking chat between this and the goddamn fishing video. Did you see the video about the fishing controversy?
Yeah.
The guy fucking loaded his fish up with weights, and it's like he had 4 fish, and there's like double the weight of second place. And it's like, what is this? So one of the guys is like reaching into the fish, pulling out golf ball size lead weights, like multiple weights. This guy didn't even try to subtly cheat. He's like, yeah, this bass weighs like 42 pounds.
42-pound bass. And it's not that big. It's just, I think it carries all its weight in its stomach, I suppose.
Yeah, no, it's got thick bones. It's it's a husky fish. He works out. Muscle weighs more than fat. You just have fat fish. That's why they look big, but they're not.
Right.
Mine works out. Oh man. And that's not even the last bit of chess news.
Oh.
This story, I swear to God, this story.
I have a Queen story too. I forgot about, but go ahead.
Patrick, you gotta stop living in the past.
Oh, that's right.
So this story happened like the day or two after the season finale last year, and I'm like, fuck, this is great. But now
a supplemental.
Yeah, but now we get to go along with another chess story, so it works out.
Okay.
7-year-old boy named Christopher, who's among the top 30 chess players in Moscow under the age of 9. This happened in Russia, by the way. There was a
what
chess...
isn't?
I know, right? Common sense.
Take that, Putin.
Take that in your Putin. He was
playing me on.
He's playing an AI robot.
Yeah,
and it was a robotic arm. Did you see this story about this? So this kid's playing, and the robot goes down and fucking grabs his hand, and he starts and breaks his fucking fingers. The kid is stuck. This robot just straight up attacked him. Like, no, I don't like that move.
Yeah, you took your finger off the piece.
They have since come out and said, oh, well, see what happened. What had happened was the kid played, and then he put his hand on the board too soon after. So the robot was confused because he didn't know that the kid was still trying to play.
Only thing better would have been if it had like grabbed him by the back of the shirt and like started to like just shake him.
Boom, 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 boom.
Check, 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 check.
Yeah, this kid fucking broke the kid's finger. They said that
my bishop hand.
The child moved the finger, then the robot must be given time to react, but the boy was in a hurry and the robot grabbed him. The Chess Federation president said, we have nothing to do with the robot. We rented him. So that's not our killer robot.
Yeah, not our bad. Well, who's responsible? He goes, who's responsible? And the guy goes.
The kid goes to do it. He's like, oh.
Oh. Well, at least he didn't take his finger.
Yeah. The kid finished playing the next day in the tournament with his finger in a little cast. So that's fun.
That's fun.
Isn't it
like
fun?
All I want to do is play baseball. This is bullshit.
There's no baseball machine that would have killed me.
Right. Being by a fast pitch machine.
Yeah.
God, why, robots? Why?
On the opposite end of the spectrum, we got a robot that it's just doing its job, and it's working hard for you. It doesn't want to be detracted from its job. It doesn't matter what's going on.
Right.
If there's it's a food delivery robot named Connie.
Okay.
That was working in Los Angeles.
Okay.
That could not be bothered to stop for a crime scene. Said, I'm sorry, I got food to deliver.
I got a job.
I'm just supposed to stop my job? This fucking robot just gets up to the corner. The crime scene was called for an active shooter at a school. This robot said someone needs their nuggets. So I'm
right.
Just drives right through the. The cops are like,
let it through.
What?
I think that one didn't even care. He's just like, stop counting. See you tomorrow at lunch.
Yeah. You'll be bringing my lunch. It'd be great. Fucking robots, man.
Do you see that? Have you been to Sushi Naper with the robot waiter?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's fun.
Every single time I try to take pictures. Well, they have two of them. They have one that's like a normal one, and the one that has cat ears. Mm-hmm. Oh man, the cat ears one I feel like is better at its job, but whatever.
I mean, you do what you gotta do. It's all about training. I'm sitting there. I was talking to. I made a comment about it, and I was sitting there on a date, and then all of a sudden the thing like rolls up, and I'm like, I was just talking about you.
It's like, you want some dim sum?
Right. I'm only tipping him 15%. He doesn't get the money anyway. What's he gonna spend it on? He's a robot.
Mm-hmm. Tips are encouraged.
Kill
this round of sushi and order a next one. Am I right?
You had to hear about Patrick? Patrick was murdered by a robot at the sushi place. It just kept shoving wads of rice in his mouth. It was the weirdest thing.
One of the robots fell over on top of him to pin his arms.
Yelling 20%.
20% is recommended and encouraged. Everyone else is just like throwing money at the robots. Like, stop.
It's just encouraging the behavior. It's learning.
Speaking of learning, Ford is making an app because their fucking drivers are so fucking dumb. They are making an app. It's a new smartphone-based communications technology to help warn drivers of pedestrians, bicyclists, and more. Basically, these fucking cars that they make, like an oversized Ford Ranger, it's just they have so little faith in the people that are buying them and driving them. They're like, you know what? If you would just download an app, it'll communicate to the car that you are standing in front of it, so it'll encourage the driver to not run into you.
So is this for you or for Ford owners?
This is for you. You who doesn't own a Ford, you're just on a walk. They want you to put this app on your phone so just these dumb motherfuckers. Yeah. Just have this bloatware going so you don't die by a Ford driver. Like, we've given up on teaching people how to drive. This car is so big, but they're going to use it anyway.
Now we're just going preventative.
Who we can't make you walk around in a bubble, so if we could just get an app for you.
Right. It'd be kind of like a bubble. It's a bubble app.
Ugh. It's called Ford Sync. Ugh.
Boo.
The company says it's to reduce the growing number of cyclists and pedestrians getting hit by cars.
Well, better put on all of my car warning apps before I leave the house.
So, I don't know. You just do a quick health check. You got your Ford app?
No. Oh yeah.
You got your Toyota app? You got your Lexus app? It's the same, but it's different.
Fuck! I forgot the Lexus app.
Mm-hmm. Did you get your Scion app?
Yeah.
Did you get your Ram app?
I did, but it didn't work. I still got hit.
That came on my phone. I got the NFL app and I got the Ram app. Neither of which work the way they say they're going to.
Perfect.
So, and then you see about how these this company called the Dawn Project carried out a specific test to test the capability of Tesla's full self-driving technology. Just a test to see if it could avoid a child mannequin, and the Tesla just fucking trucked the child mannequin a bunch. So like, yeah, Tesla's technology doesn't acknowledge children as people. It just wants to kill them. So then you get these fucking Tesla fanboys that just want to gobble up Elon Musk.
Yeah.
One of them named Omar Kazi. He's like, you know what? Hey, I have a Tesla. Someone give me their kid, and I'll see if it will hit them. Give me a kid, and I'll show you how it doesn't hit them.
Right? Yeah.
And it's like, no, come on, it's fine. Just put a kid in front of this Tesla, and I'm gonna drive at it with this technology that doesn't detect children, and I'll show you that it worked. This is just a hit piece. Yeah,
my problem is, it should hit anybody, regardless of size.
No.
I like that they're like, we can't differentiate.
It's like adults, it acknowledges children. It's got a real fuck 'em attitude when it comes to kids.
Yeah, right.
So, speaking of having that attitude towards kids, Missouri School District reinstated spanking as a punishment.
Okay.
So we're going forward as a country. They decided to bring back corporal punishment, and while publicly there's a lot of outcry and pushback against it, people have come up to the superintendent saying, "Hey, thank you for finally beating my children again."
Well, the problem is, if you get one of those vengeful ass kids, they'll call DCFS on you.
Yeah.
If you spank them. However, if it's okay for the schools to do it. Yeah, these are the same people who want to talk about critical race theory, and they say the school shouldn't be in charge of what happens with they teach my kids. But they're like, however, they can beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah. What's the thing? So
it's okay.
Patrick, it's okay. They put a bunch of checks and balances in place so it won't get abused.
Oh yeah, it won't get
because
abused.
It's only going to be used as a last resort and with written permission from the parents. So the kids have to, or the parents have to opt in or out, and then it has to be approved by the principal. The principal is the one that's going to do it, and they only for the young kids, it's like they get 1 or 2 tops. For the older kids, they'll get 3 slaps with the paddle tops. So it's okay. It's it's fine. Unfortunately, it actually is fine because in 1977, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that school corporal punishment was constitutional. So, and Missouri is one of 19 states, most of them in the South, where corporal punishment is still allowed.
Wow. Yeah. So, if you want to paddle me or one of my kids, you better fucking run.
Well, that's the thing, Patrick. You can opt out. You can say no, thank you. Don't beat my child with a wooden paddle. You sick fucks.
Well, that's good.
I swear to God, if someone were to hit my kid,
I know, right?
I'm like, I'm gonna hit you way harder.
I was gonna say,
what did you use to hit my child? Your hand? Okay, I'm gonna get a bat.
Yeah.
Oh, did you use a little paddle? I'm gonna hit you with my car.
Don't worry, it doesn't recognize children.
Yeah. So when I drive it on the school grounds,
right,
the kids will be safe. You on
the other hand,
you will not be.
Yeah, no.
The district also has other options for dealing with unruly children. They have the creation of a success academy for students who struggle in a traditional setting, and they also have the restriction of cell phones and other internet ready devices at school. Like, well, this will get kids to behave, and if these don't, we can hit them
right
with a cricket bat.
When in doubt, smack them.
Yeah,
with a cricket bat.
But then you get a Florida teacher who successfully twerked on one of her students at a prom while drinking. She was
Florida.
Florida. Julie Hoover, a 39-year-old teacher, formerly of Point of Grace Christian School, at their prom, nice. She began pressing a student to drink an alcoholic beverage by forcing the straw from her cup into his mouth. You must be asking, why is there alcohol at a prom? Well, it's because the staff had it in a back room to drink after the event.
Okay.
But it's a Christian school, so they're allowed to get drunk on school property. While the student was on the dance floor, she began to twerk on him, making him uncomfortable. It took 2 people to pull her off of him because she wouldn't stop. But don't worry, Patrick. It's not the only time she's been arrested for misconduct. She was arrested previously. She was arrested for sexting an 18-year-old high school senior when its student's mother found messages.
18.
Yeah, it's an adult. It's fine.
It was a grammar assignment. Assignment. Come here, let me twerk at you. Drink this. It's Jesus juice.
But then in positive twerking news, that's been unfairly, described as bad. The Taiwan, it's spelled differently. It's in Taiwan, but it's Taoyuan. So it's like Taiwan. Veterans Home is a state-run facility for retired military personnel in Taiwan. They had to issue an apology because they were awesome. They paid.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm awesome.
They booked an entertainer to celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival, which is an important holiday in Chinese culture, where people gather to celebrate the rice and wheat crops of the season. They hired a stripper, so they have videos of it. Show a master rock dancer dressed in lace lingerie giving an older man a lap dance and pushing her boobs into his face. Hopefully, she wasn't wearing one of those rock necklaces.
No,
bloody nose on an old person, then it lasts for like 3 days.
Horrible.
The man in the clip clearly didn't mind. He was participating with his hands. Other nursing home residents were clapping enthusiastically, enjoying the show. Everyone there was happy. The people that were running it were happy. The people that were there, like stuck there, are happy. But because fucking Karen saw the video, and they got a bunch of backlash. Now they had to release a statement. The intent to the event was to entertain residents and make them happy. We're very sorry for the violation that has been caused. I mean, come on. A nursing home spokesperson added the Mid-Autumn Festival celebrations at the nursing home had been canceled in recent years due to the COVID. So to cheer up the residents, like, fuck it, let's get a stripper.
Make it up for lost time.
There's not a pizza party big enough.
Candy.
But not candy corn.
No.
I agree. You just agreed. No candy corn. And you know what? If the dancer wasn't your cup of tea, in an adjacent room, they had a quiet game of bingo and some karaoke going on.
There you go.
So what the fuck? You know, you got your bingo, you got your karaoke, you got your boobs, you got the big three for any kind of celebration. When I'm celebrating the crops,
BKB,
I want BKB. You know what? Why don't we go back to Florida real quick? Because a Florida man was arrested for allegedly trying to purchase a young girl from her parents at a grocery store for $100,000. See, look at your face. You got real wide for a second. Now that scare that you had, Patrick.
I didn't think it was like it'd be like a coupon for like Tide.
Right. Listen, I got this $1 off for a family size Tide. You know, I'll throw in the buy one get one on the hot dog buns, but we gotta close now.
Yeah.
I've got other people I'm trying to purchase from, and really these coupons expire next week. The man allegedly also went up to a woman in Walmart in 2018 and offered $200,000 to buy her 8-year-old daughter.
Now, does this guy actually have this money? Has anybody checked that?
Patrick, are you trying to say that this man might not have the funds to purchase children?
Probably not.
Patrick, you want to know what his name is?
He looks like the Muppet in the balcony without the mustache.
Yeah.
Come to life.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, give me your kid.
His name is Helmuth. Hellmuth.
He's wanted for war crimes in World War II.
Yeah, his last name is super hard to pronounce. I could probably spell it, but like there's like a K at the front, and then there's like a circle, and then a line that goes straight up.
Oh yeah.
And then there's like a backwards D at the end.
Smith.
No.
It's pronounced Smith.
No, if you listen to what I said, I just spelled it for you.
Oh.
So there's a K, then a circle, and then a stick, and then a backwards lowercase d.
Oh, wow. Related, are we?
No.
Grandpa Helmuth? No.
Yeah, it's real unfortunate.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yeah. Ugh. But you know what's great? Even in this article,
now you don't have to do a 23andMe.
I know, right? I'm like, damn it.
Gonna show up in the next Show up to the next family reunion. Going, I got $300,000 for Jenica.
You know what's great is that
you're like 300,000. You say?
Even in this article, there's the common mispronunciation of my name. They even fucking wrote it that way.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Why is it so hard? It's 4 letters.
I don't know.
4.
People still think that my last name is Newsom. Even though I tell them, I'm like, N at the beginning, N at the end.
Mm-hmm.
There's no N? No. Since when? Since always.
So,
even Chris did that once. He was writing my check out. I'm like, Chris, seriously?
This is like the 5th check that he wrote to you. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I just gave up. You're not a
years.
real person. We'll do this one and we'll save the rest of them for next week.
Okay.
Senior pastor at Church of the Well in Kansas City, Missouri,
Gross.
Carlton Funderburk.
Funderburk. Jesus.
So he got in a little bit of trouble skis. Go figure, a pastor in trouble. But it's not for what you think, Patrick. It's not the whole Morse code on children. It's for
playing chess.
Nope.
Playing Morse code and children and chess. Anyway.
So there's a clip where he berates his church members for not honoring him with a Movado watch. He says, "This is how I know you're still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted because of how you've been honoring me. I'm not worth your McDonald's money. I'm not worth your Red Lobster money. I ain't worth your St. John knits. Y'all can't afford no how. I ain't worth y'all Louis Vuitton. I ain't worth your Prada. I'm not worth your Gucci." Just berating people. It's like he's like, he even told him, you can get the Movado at Sam's Club. I don't know what the problem is here, guys.
You lost me at Red Lobster. No, sir. You are not worth the Red Lobster money.
Do we get cheddar biscuits here or do we get dry ass wafers?
Because I'm pretty sure it's dry ass wafers.
If you add some cheddar biscuits up there, Body of Christ, for deliciousness,
right?
Then
Body of Christ. Hell fucking yeah.
Mm-hmm,
give me the basket. Give me the basket.
Yeah. Check the whole ass body.
Hard. I'm gonna worship so hard.
Mm-hmm. He's like, and y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is all the way in August, and I still ain't got one.
Oh my god.
Y'all ain't said nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters. So he had to apologize for berating his flock for not buying him a Movado watch. Which, I want to look that up. Let's see how much a Movado watch is even.
I don't think it's a lot.
I type Movado watches in and we'll see. Yeah, you're looking at like anywhere from like $100 to $500, $600, $700.
Yeah.
Oh, $1,300. Okay,
depends on which one he wants.
Yeah. If you want like the quarter machine version of it,
here's a Swatch, motherfucker. Like, to tell you.
It's like, I'll give you one of those Casios that has a fucking calculator on it.
Right.
So you can calculate how much you can suck these nuts.
Ooh.
I don't know. I have so many stories. Oh, so here's the thing.
Okay.
I had a ray of light.
Right.
We can just cover it real quick, but then a fresh ray of light dropped like an hour ago.
Okay.
So we're gonna pull that one up as well.
All right, let's do that because I gotta go to work soon.
Yeah, this first one. You know that bucket challenge?
Uh-huh.
Back in 2014?
Uh-huh.
The ALS Ice Bucket Challenge raised a shit ton of money. They raised $2.2 million of funds that were raised from it. Went into funding the development and trial of a new drug that the FDA just approved this week for treatment of ALS. So all the bullshit on social media fucking paid off, and now they actually have a drug that's like on the market.
Good.
It's not a cure, but it does slow down the effects, which so far is like the best way to handle ALS. It's just like we can't cure it yet, so let's just try to
Slow it down.
You know, just a little bit. Just slow it down.
Like a kid in front of a Tesla.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, this would just
that would just go over.
Yeah,
like an adult.
This is pre-ice bucket challenge. That kid would be fucking trucked either by ALS or a Tesla.
Or they need.
Is it weird that Tesla has ALS in it?
So like this thing is like the Ford app of medicines for ALS.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
But onto the other one that just happened. Biden pardoned thousands of people convicted of marijuana possession, orders review of federal pot laws.
Yep.
So he pardoned all prior federal offenses of simple marijuana possession. So basically, you have it on you, boom, you got covered. So it's like more than 6,500 people were just pardoned from it. But the biggest news out of it is that he's instructed the Secretary of Health and Human Services and the Attorney General to begin reviewing how marijuana is classified under federal laws. So right now it's a Class 1 drug, federally illegal, blah, 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 blah. If they get it rescheduled or like just recategorized, just whatever, then it could, oh my God, it could fix so many issues.
Oh, yeah.
The for-profit prisons would be a fucking, would tank.
Well, not to mention a lot of these drug places wouldn't be able to keep their fucking money as cash anymore.
Yeah.
You know, that money would actually start to circulate in the government and be taxable.
Yeah. And you could take credit cards and shit.
Uh-huh.
It would just be a booming business and everyone would be happier and healthier and just not in jail all the time. It'd be great.
Right. There you go.
So, yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for this week. Where can they find us? Online.
You remember this old one, right?
Yeah.
I've since I told you I was going to get a new one made. And, you know, it's like, oh, if I could just get a new one of these made for the outro, then it'd be way better, right? Like if, at the very least, you know, just, you know, get rid of the Twitter part, put Instagram on there. So, Patrick, I got a new fancy graphic for you.
Okay.
Bam.
Wow.
I know.
I'm so amazing that it took that long.
I know. You thought I wouldn't get it done.
Using history as a ruler.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you wouldn't get it done.
Joke's on you, because here's the new one. All right. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Hungry as a Bear. You can follow Patrick on Instagram at PNewson42 or on Twitter at PatrickNewson42. You can get everything from our website, www.stupidstalkerstupid.com.
That's right.
You can watch us on YouTube and Facebook. You just listen to the podcast, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, all the podcasting apps.
That's right.
Subscribe.
Spotify, where we are number one, is the stupidest podcast.
We are the stupidest stupids that ever stupid.
That's right.
So
that's going to do it for this week. For Stupid Talking Stupid, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Bear.
And we'll talk to you later.